Hello, welcome to your tutorial video. In this video, you will learn how to stop actions and sounds via triggers. If you have not watched our target object tutorial video yet, we recommend that you watch it now, since it will be helpful when trying to understand how to stop actions and sounds. As you can see on my canvas, I have 4 images, 3 flowers and a mushroom. Each of the flowers is set to trigger an action when you touch them down, and the mushroom, if I touch it down, is set to have a sound file play. So they're all set down to the touchdown trigger, and each of my flowers will repeat 10 times, and my sound file will play once. So if I preview, just so you know where I'm at right now, we can see what's happening. So I wait a couple of seconds that my web browser needs to set up the viewer, and now I can preview. So basically what I have so far is flower jumping 10 times, a flower waddling 10 times, a flower rotating, and a mushroom that can trigger a sound. So basically right now there is no way to stop these actions unless they finish playing 10 times or unless my sound file is finished playing. So I'm going to close down my web viewer. And now we're going to get to the part when I tell you how to make these sounds stop before they finish playing. So what you have to do first is add a text box that says cancel. I'm using a text box, but you can also decide to use a cancel button, a certain image, or it is pretty much up to you what you want to trigger your canceling of all the actions. Let me make it big so you can see it. And there we go. So what I want to happen is that I want to click cancel and make my different actions stop or my sound stop. So what I have to do first is I need to add a wait action next to my actions I already had. So I need to add a wait action here. And the only thing I have to worry about right now is clicking action will cancel. This is the most important part. I need to do the same for all of my actions, so I put a wait action next to this and I set it to cancel. Again, for my third action, there we go, a wait action and set it to cancel, and the same for my sound. And I set it to cancel. So now that we have this, we need to make sure that these wait actions are triggered by clicking on cancel. So this is where the previous video about targeting objects comes in handy. So what you have to do is select the action and click command on your keyboard and drop it onto the state box right here. I'm going to do the same for everyone, and I make sure to put them beside one another. So again, I click command, I drag and drop, and the same for my last one. I click command and I drag and drop. So now I can see the relationship, how my cancel button points towards all of my flowers and my mushroom, which means the relationship is by clicking this, you will set in motion this action, which is meant to cancel because I set it down to action will cancel. This means that when this action is set in motion, which is waiting, it will cancel my jump, it will cancel my waddle, it will cancel my rotate, and it will cancel my sound. So now let's try it out so you can see how it works. We open up the web viewer again and we wait a couple of seconds for it to load. And after a couple of seconds, I'll be able to see how you can either cancel all sounds and all actions at once, or if you're only playing one, you can cancel that one. So it's a really useful thing to know. So here I am. I click on this, it'll jump, and if I click cancel, it'll stop. Again, this is waddling, this is rotating. If I click cancel, it'll stop. I can click on my sound and again cancel. If they're all playing at the same time, it'll cancel all of them just by clicking cancel. So you can cancel one thing at a time or all at once or the two that are playing. It's up to you. And this is pretty much how you can cancel all types of actions and sounds. And we really hope this video was helpful, and please feel free to check out our other tutorial videos or our manual if you have more questions. Thank you for listening.